dear students, welcome you all back to the social class, and we are dealing with the geography chapter, Lifelines of Indian Economy. Yes, so previous class we saw about the international trade. Today we are going to see about a very interesting topic, that is tourism. So tourism, what you might be imagining when you hear the word tourism? Any idea, my dear students? Yes, tourism is like we want to move around for a tour. Now already we have been in a situation like where forcefully we are being made to sit at home, right? Yes. So beyond this, to avoid all these things, we will be thinking when this situation, when this pandemic gets over, we'll be going for a tour where we can enjoy a lot, right? Everyone will be having a dream like that. So here we are going to have a tourism chapter, in tourism topic, where we'll see about the tourism. So if you see the tourism, tour is a word which has been derived from a Latin word which means to move around. Okay, it is move around. It is actually a Greek word, as I told you, Latin word, where you will have wells. No, wells will be there. Well will have an circle-like structure like this. Have you seen? Where they will use for pulling the water from the well. So it will be rotating again. It goes into the same position, right? Once you leave it. So from that word only it has been taken as tourism. Tour is a word which is being used for denoting that. So from that word they have taken the word tourism. So this tourism is about moving around and enjoying, right? Yes. So this tourism in India, over the last 3 decades, you can find has brought a lot of changes in our country also, because of the arrival of the foreign tourists to India. Yes. So because when they started engaging and they got leisure time, they entered into India, visited all the places where they have been paying for the tourist guide as well as tourist agent, and for the historical places they are paying, because of which you can find lot of economical improvement is also done in our country. Okay, so if you see, our country is about 11.8% of visitors, foreign visitors that have been there in the year of 2009 and 10, okay, and it is still gradually it is increasing. They are saying as even still more contributed, and around 64,889 crore of people are been visiting in India, visiting the Indian countries for the historical tourism, heritage tourism, medical tourism. So they are coming for these kind of purpose, where you can find an exchange of foreign currency and Indian currency is happening, which is giving lot of economical improvement, boost to our country. Okay, so and along with that you can find around 5.78 million foreign tourists are been visiting India in the year of 2010, and about because of which you can find around 15 million people in India are being directly engaged in the activity of tourism. Tourist, either will be a tourist guide or a tourist agent or a tourist arranging, bus driver, those kind of things you can find, because of which around 15 million people are being engaged indirectly in this foreign tourism as well as tourism development activity. So tourism has also promoted a lot of other things like national integration. Yes, they come to India, they know about Indian culture, again they move there, they find that this Indian culture is really good, so they start adapting over there an Indian culture, right? So the culture is spreading, the nationalism, unity, how the common peoples are there. So that also starts spreading from here to there. Even the culture, the natural importance of the resources also spreads to the other countries. And you can find, if you go to any historical places, or even if you go to Tiruchendur, Palani, or those kind of pilgrim centers. So if you go there also you will find few people who sell their products at the doorsteps of the temple, right? So those things will be purchased by the foreigners. It will be called as handcrafts. It's been done out of the hands. It will be called as handcrafts. Those handcrafts will be sold, because of which you can find the poor people are being getting benefited and their condition also gets improved. Okay, so the local handcraft peoples are being benefited. Then you can find culture also spreads and national integration which has been developing because of the tourism. And this tourism also helps in the development of the international understanding. So we have really a good understanding with the other countries. You can find US President has visited India. Chinese President has visited India. You can find a lot of other people are visiting India to have a good relationship with the Indian countries, right? To have good relations so that will not have any kind of war that will be developed. Instead, good economical development can be raised by the source supply. Okay, that is possible. So they started helping each other to have an international understanding and to develop the culture and heritage of India. Beyond this, you can also find there are other types of tourism which is also there in India, that is foreign tourists who are visiting for different types of tourism, that is heritage tourism, tourism of economy, tourism for adventural tourism, cultural tourism, medical tourism, business tourism. All these types of tourism are being existing in India, which provides lot of benefit for the people. But now this situation is really hard for those kind of people, because they don't have even the Indian visitors over there. I mean, normal local people even were not visiting. Similarly, you can also find that as all the flights have been blocked, you can find only the even the foreign visitors are not available for them. Now their condition is very poor. Imagine about those kind of people who have been 15 million people are engaged in tourism. So they are really affected in this situation. Think about their own children, their own families, how they will be struggling. Okay, so we are all blessed. We are supposed to be happy that we are in this situation where God has given us these kind of benefits, and we are going on with the completion of the year. Okay, so we'll all will pray to God this has to end. Okay, so then you see India is a vast country which is also developing all kind of tourism, and it also provides benefits for all the aspects, and it also takes efforts to make or promote different other types of tourism in India, and it is also trying to improve the condition of these kind of peoples who are being struggling. Okay, so that is what is about the tourism in India chapter. I mean, today this lifelines of Indian economy chapter is over, my dear students. So please concentrate and study. Definitely you will be having your final examination. So please go on with your chapters. Put a lot of efforts in reading. Reading should be improved a lot, and you are supposed to write a lot. That can only help you. Okay, all the best, my dear students. So next class will continue with a new chapter. Thank you, my dear students.